care for music, do you? Hi, how's it going, everybody? As you can see from my appearance, it's late at night as I'm making this video, but here we go. All right, so CodeAcademy Lesson 4, Part 7, and read and try to understand everything. This one's actually not super complicated. You should probably I'm guessing you could probably figure this one out. So read all this stuff over here, okay, and figure it out. So hit pause on this video, read that, and figure it out. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Objects are not limited to a single instance field. So there's lots of instance variables. So we're taking a look at our example for the car class. And last time we just had color. Now we have, hey, is the engine running, and what's the velocity? Other things you could have would be like the steering capability, the braking capability, so on and so forth. But you can have as many instance variables or instance fields as you need. So here's our two new ones. Okay, and so let's just look at how this plays out, right? So we have these instance variables. So now look what we've done to our constructor, public car. So now not only do we have 1, 2, 3 instance variables, but there's 1, 2, 3. Wait, what's going on? 1, 2, oh, 3. Yeah, I'm miscounted. 1, 2, and 3 parameters inside the constructor. Okay, and then again, if we look inside the body of the constructor from here to here, so color equals car color, is running equals car running, and velocity equals miles per hour. Okay, so we have 3, 3, and 3. All right, let's keep looking here at some of this. The constructor has multiple parameters. Ordering matters. We must pass values into the constructor invocation in the same order that they're listed in the parameters. So if you look at the parameters, it's color, running, miles per hour, and if you look down here, we have color, running, miles per hour, color, running, miles per hour. So this is the next part. So when we actually use the new keyword to run the car constructor, we have to put the parameters in the correct order, in the same order that we see them here. Okay, so with that in mind, hopefully that makes some sense. Add 2 new instance fields for our store. So int inventory count and double inventory price. So we're going to come right here. Okay, so remember we have to do it in the right spot. So this is where this is the instance variable declaration. So we're going to say int, and we're going to say double, and we're going to copy it from over here so we get it just right, and we're going to copy it here to get it just right, and then we're going to get our semicolon and our semicolon. Okay, so now we have 3 fields for our store: the product type, how much inventory we have, and the price. Okay, let's run it and see if that's acceptable. All right, it likes it, and it took us to number 2. Update the store constructor method with the new parameters. Okay, so here's the constructor. And so we click here, and so for the next one, we hit comma, and we're going to say count. All right, so we say count, and if we look up here, what kind of thing is the count? It's an int. So we're going to say int count, and we're going to say comma, and we're going to say price. Okay, and then what kind of thing is price? It's a double, so we're going to say the same thing, double price. Now notice that here's an interesting thing. These things are similar, but not exactly the same. Product type, product. Inventory count, count. Inventory price, price. So they're the same but different, and that's kind of the way you do it. And when we get into Greenfoot, I'll explain that a little bit better. Okay, so let's see if that was enough. Okay, let's see if that was it. I think that might have been it. Okay, that was it. Okay, in the body of the store constructor. Okay, so we just did the parameter for the store constructor. Now we're going to go into the body of the store constructor, so everything between here and here. And you're going to hit enter. And it says in the body of the store constructor, assign the parameter values to the appropriate instance field. Okay, so we have product type, and then we're gonna next is gonna be inventory count, and then it's gonna be inventory price. Okay, and so then we're gonna use the assignment operator. We're gonna use the assignment operator, and then inventory count equals what? Which one matches it? We count, and then semicolon, and inventory price equals price, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna run it, and that should be acceptable. Let's see it. Okay. All right. So now we're going into our main method. Okay. So the main method is everything our store knows how to do. So we're going to go right here, and we're going to create an instance of the store called Cookie Shop. So the data type is store. So store Cookie Shop equals, now we're going to use our new keyword, equals new store. Okay, so whenever we use the new keyword and say store, we're running this constructor. We have to satisfy the 1, 2, 3 parameters. And so we're going to put in our quotation marks. We might as well put our semicolon in here. And now we're going to give it, we need a string for the product is cookies. Okay, so we're going to say cookies. And then after that quotation mark, going to be comma, and the next one is going to be count. And so it's 12. And then we're going to go comma, and the next thing is price, and the price is 3.75. 3.75. We already have our semicolon to end it. If we run it, that's it. All right, so we got it. I think that's it for this one. Give it a shot. There's no notes here. I could do a bunch of notes, but as you can see from the way I look, I don't have the steam.